Hello guys, we're going to see this video of Joe Rogan. Scientists think an alien craft could be headed towards Earth. It's a pretty big, massive theory that Joe Rogan proposed. Now we're going to see this.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Do you hear about that fucking object that's hurtling towards Earth at like 130,000 miles an hour?
No, that might solve
130,000 an hour, something like, what, 40 kilometers per second?
all our problems.
Some intergalactic object that's hurt. There's this guy, Avi Loeb. He's a professor at Harvard that believes it might be an alien probe.
Wow.
And he was talking about the odds of this thing being in the trajectory that it is, entering into our solar system in a direct path with Earth. The odds are extremely low. And
Well, actually, that scientist said that it was like a theoretical exercise, to be honest. And several scientists are against that because it provokes panic on people. So
at the place where it's doing it, it's when the Earth is the opposite side of the sun, so it's coming from behind the sun. And it's so it makes it difficult to detect. And that this object is in a direct line to come to Earth in 2027.
well, it's not straight to Earth. They're going to make the calculations for that, but I think it's not going straight to Earth at this moment.
Do they have a trajectory of where it's going to land?
I don't think they totally know that yet. I think they're trying to calculate whether or not it's actually going to hit Earth or come near Earth or pass by Earth or what it
Right.
is. Like,
why do they think it's an alien satellite or whatever?
Well,
That's my point. It's like a theoretical exercise.
well, there's this guy, Avi Loeb, this professor that I'm discussing. He also had an analysis of another object that passed by Earth a few
Oumuamua,
years
something
back
like that.
that they named, and they said that this thing had a very bizarre metallic sort of a look to it that he did not think, based on the shape of it and the way it was traveling, that it was natural. So he thought that that could have been some sort of an alien craft as well.
Well, actually, it's natural to see like big chunks of metal and different types of minerals on the universe. Actually, it's not that uncommon to see that. But well, we will have to wait to see, right? Until November, something like that.
I don't know. It's too fun. It's too fun.
But
to
as
believe
it
it's
gets
a
closer,
spaceship.
we could probably decipher.
Scientists give chilling update on mysterious interstellar object racing through our solar system as they warn it's even bigger than we thought. Provide a chilling update on a mysterious interstellar object that's racing through our solar system using data from the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. Experts have revealed just how big the object, dubbed 31 Atlas, really is. According to their analysis, the object measures roughly 7 miles in diameter.
God.
Holy fuck. How big is New York City?
If that thing crashes and make an impact with Earth, it's going to be total extinction. No, there's no doubt about it. It's too big.
Bigger than Mount Everest, making it the largest interstellar object ever spotted.
Can you imagine a spaceship at the size of the Mount Everest? I mean, it's that's insane, man. That's insane.
Professor Avi Loeb, theoretical physicist and cosmologist from Harvard University, suggested the object could be an alien spacecraft. However,
But at that point, the information starts to make a twist, because it's an exercise of a theoretical exercise. I mean, there's a chance that may happen, but it's pretty minimal. It's too little.
not everyone is convinced. Chris Lintott, an astronomer at the University of Oxford, told Live Science any suggestion that it's artificial is nonsense and nonsense on stilts. He added that these claims are an insult to the exciting work going on to understand this object.
It's an insult.
But Harvard's legit, and Avi Loeb is a legit astronomer.
Right. I mean, let's not rule anything out.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean that they take it like an insult because they know the chances that may happen, and they are pretty slow, pretty small. That's the reason why they take it as an insult, and also it's because it doesn't have enough data, it doesn't have enough proof or evidence that it is what he's claiming. But the issue here is that he's not claiming anything. He's just he's doing a speculation about that object, you know.
So
As it gets closer.
there's something about it, about the way it's traveling, that it's bizarre. But it doesn't have a trail like a comet does.
Right.
Scroll up a little so I can see that. The images of the comet were actually snapped by the Vera C. Rubin before it was officially discovered. However, since it was identified on July 1st, scientists, just July 1st, just a little bit ago, scientists have scoured back through data to find out more about the mysterious object. New study published on RXIV, whatever that is. More than 200 researchers have confirmed the likely size of the comet's main body, known as its nucleus. Their analysis suggests the nucleus has a radius of around 3.5 miles. That translates to a diameter or width of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, bigger than Mount Everest, twice the size of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh my God, that's the biggest one on Africa. So that they're pretty sick, those dimensions. But you know, we will have to wait to see.
Fuck.
Way smaller.
Wow.
Yeah, so the how do you say it?
Oumuamua?
Oumuamua, I think.
Oh, Oumuamua.
He
Oumuamua.
butchered that word.
Discovered in 2017. He came on and talked to us about that. Was believed to be around 0.2 miles wide.
But the difference between the Oumuamua or something like that and this one, the Atlas, is that we never seen coming the Oumuamua. We never saw that object coming. That's the interesting part. And but this one, the Atlas, we're going to see him, and we're going to. I'm not going to do that, but human race is going to study that. You know, so it's going to be pretty interesting because, as I say, we notice about the existence the existence of the Oumuamua once he was going out of the solar system. You know, he was saying like goodbye. No, but this one is the Atlas is saying hello, babe. I'm coming home.
And comet Borisov, discovered in 2019, was
the other
roughly
one?
0.61 kilometer wide.
It's too small.
So this thing is fucking huge.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Yes.
So previously speaking to Mail Online, Professor Loeb pointed out that its impressive speed of 130,000 miles per hour as an indication that it might be controlled by aliens. He said it's difficult to imagine a natural process that would favor a plunge towards the inner solar system at 60 kilometers per second.
And that means that it's entering the solar system at a pretty high velocity. Then they cannot. It's unnatural according to what they're saying. But you have to think about the solar system as a bubble. You know, the solar system, it's a bubble that it has some layer of asteroids, something like that. I learned in the Don't Look Up movie. And then at the middle, there are the planets. At the center, the sun, right? And the planets are spinning, but they're not spinning like they put it on school that they teaches at school. No, they're not spinning like flat. No, it's like an atom, right? It's like an atom. So that thing got into that bubble of our solar system on an incredible speed.
Said an alternative is that the object targets the inner solar system by some technological design. Oh boy.
Yes, because of the force that thing has.
Well, hopefully they come in peace.
It makes
Well,
you
that might be
breathe.
the end of the Earth. Maybe that's like they realize like that's when AI starts to take over and they think it's chaos. So like it's just that's when it's gonna happen. So let's just like launch a 7-mile wide thing into the Earth and just start all over again like the dinosaurs.
It's. I mean, this is not the first time that Joe Rogan pops up something like this. You know, he's always been saying that he's got a certain paranoia, but pretty mild paranoia about that question in itself. You know, the improvement of the AI, and because just a few people can comprehend the exponential growth that the AI is going to have. You know, it's going to be incredible. You know, it's in a matter of centuries, and we're going to be colonize the galaxy. You know, so it's I don't know if it's plausible, but it it had certain probability that happens. You know, if I were an alien, an advanced civilization, I will not destroy the Earth, but well, maybe I will do that. Yes, because you know, it's going to be a pretty bad menace for the universe if the AI gets rogue. But well, we will see, right?
Well, that you're saying it hits and then our AI fights it?
No.
Or they...
It wipes out. The AI
Oh.
takes over, and it's like, this isn't going to work. So it wipes it out. Just like when the dinosaurs were here. The
Right.
dinosaurs were too powerful. And they're like, yeah, let's just fucking start from scratch.
That's a pretty good theory, you know that Joe Rogan is popping out there. It's I like it, you know.
Maybe that's how they like reset the game.
Huh. And then, so humanity is wiped out?
Everything's wiped out.
Yes, because they, in that, according to that theory of Joe Rogan, the advanced civilization could be the potential that a rogue AI maybe can even outcome them. You know, I don't know, maybe, but it makes you think, right? Like saying, like, well, maybe that other advanced civilization has an AI also. I don't know. I think that's the weakest point of that theory, besides a lot of things, right?
Yeah, we start
We're,
fresh with new organisms. And then they come along and do genetic engineering, just like they did with us and monkeys, and create a new version of humans. But this time it's a little less territorial, a little less
aggressive,
a little more inquisitive, a little more interested. And
I think that you cannot tweak that type of evolution. I mean, I think that we are a miracle, the biggest one of all times. You know, because you know, I mean, the air, the atmospheric pressure on Earth and everything. It's totally the opposing to the space, the void of the space. You know, it's a miracle that we were here. But I mean, I just lost track of what I was saying. I'm just going to put play.
innovation, a little less interested in dominating and
Oh,
collecting
yes,
resources.
yes.
Because that's what fucked us. Territorial apes get high technology and use territorial behavior to defend and acquire resources, and that creates war.
I mean, you know, I think that the way that we were as chimpanzees or something like that, like apes, and we evolved at a certain point. It couldn't be another way. That was the only way, you know. Period. That's what I think.
Did you see that fucking dude? There's a dude who, this is a crazy story. Mr. Ballin and Tom Segura was on Mr. Ballin, and Mr. Ballin explained this thing that happened. I forget what year it was.
It's in the 70s, I think.
Okay, so this Mexican pilot was flying, and in the middle of his flying, he got confused. He didn't know what the fuck happened. He fell asleep, and he woke up and he was over the ocean. And he's like, "How did I get over the
Oh my
ocean?
God.
This doesn't."
I probably crap my pants if that something like that happened to me. You know, I mean, you're flying and you pass out. I mean, that just with that you're screwed, man. But you wake up in the middle of the sea. Oh my God.
Didn't make any sense, and the amount of gas that was missing from his plane didn't make any sense that he was able to get this far.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
what
he was
they're saying, and there's a
teletransported.
recording of this, is that this guy went into a trance and was channeling some alien intelligence that was explaining through this guy's voice that the human race is the only intelligent race in the universe that still uses war and still kills people and engages in large-scale conflict and has nuclear weapons, and that they have to stop doing this or that someone's going to step in. It's a crazy story.
Yes, it's a crazy story. Well, I think that will be everything for today. And well, I hope you like this video, and we'll just keep on tuning, man, and we'll see you soon.